Dear reader, I still remember the first time I said I loved you. The way it creeped you out and how you said it was not love what I had but attachment. It was painful that you wanted to underrate my definition of love. And since then I have had the same question over my head. What is love? Books, songs, art, films, they all seem to talk about this same question almost all the time in so many different ways. Some in a more dramatic one and others in a more passive one. However, they all have in common how they express that love is not easy, independently of their heartbreaking or happy ending. They don't explain what love is, but rather more they suggest who should we love. And one of the best examples for me is Juno.
I need to know that it's possible that two people can stay happy together forever.
Well, it's not easy, that's for sure. Look, in my opinion, the best thing you can do is find a person who loves you for exactly what you are. The right person's still gonna think the sun shines out your ass. That's the kind of person that's worth sticking with.
To be honest, I don't even know what love is. I just know that I think about you almost all the time, and I have been dreaming about you almost daily now. I wonder, what should I do? If I stay, I lose myself, but if I leave, I lose the idea of you. If I wait, it will never be me, but if I move on, it will never be you. Should I go left where there's nothing right, or should I go right where there's nothing left? There were nights after you left where I believed if I prayed hard enough, God would bring you back to me. I prayed with tears running into my ears, begging. I think about you even when I try not to. But in every shadow, in every breeze, your absence hits me. And that's why I want to figure out if what I am doing is being attached or just loving you. Yet again, the question still remains, what is love? Because find a person that loves you for exactly what you are is not the answer. To find it out, I went to multiple libraries, read multiple dictionaries to find a common answer for the word love. A strong affection for another based on sexual desire, admiration, benevolence, or common interest. But that doesn't sound like love. So I decided to ask random strangers of different ages and nationalities about what is love for them. What's your name?
Jay.
Mark.
Katerina.
Delphine.
Jillian.
What is love for you?
For me, I think love is choosing a person every day, even though you acknowledge their flaws. You know that you're imperfect, that they're imperfect, but you can still put your trust in them.
Communication. Without communication, there's no love, right?
Compartir y cuidar de la otra persona sin esperar que te lo pidan. Y hacerlo todo del corazón con sinceridad.
It's a combination of care, commitment, trust. Love is a action word and not just words. You can tell someone that you love them all the time, but if there's no action behind it, then is it really love? Love hurts, especially when you're in a place by yourself. Sorry. When you love someone, you do what you can just to make sure they're okay. No matter how far you have to send them, no matter what it takes. There's no amount of money. It's just like kids. No matter what they do, you have to love them because they're yours.
Some of them talk about God.
Of course, love is God.
Well, personally, I'm a Christian, so feeling God's love in my heart just feels warm and sweet and peaceful.
How do you know the difference between love, obsession, and attachment?
My mom always says when you love someone, you can walk away. And if it comes back, then it's love. And obsession is something that you can live without. An attraction is just like a here today, gone tomorrow type thing.
There's such a big difference. When you're obsessed, you have this image of them in your head. It's an imagination. I wouldn't say it's love. That's not love. When you love someone, it's when you realize that image you had of that person initially is it may not be true, but you still accept them for that no matter what.
Obsesión no es amor, definitivamente. Obsesión es algo de lo que definitivamente te fijas y puede ser esta dañina para ti. Definitivamente el amor es algo lo más puro que hay. Puedes amar tanto a tus hijos, puedes amar a tu esposo, puedes amar a tus padres, amas a Dios, es definitivamente lo más profundo que vas a sentir en tu vida.
I feel like love is more heart feeling. Obsession is more constant, on your mind, constant. And attachment, I feel like when you feel like you can't escape it.
While others told me it was all about a feeling.
You would just know. It's a feeling.
You know when you love someone. There's a feeling. There's that specific feeling.
And then I asked the question to this woman. She told me, what's your name?
Susana.
What is love for you?
1 Corinthians 13:4-10.
This answer impressed me because it says, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Prophecies will eventually cease, tongues will become silent, and knowledge will pass away. For our knowledge is partial, and our prophesying is a partial. But when we encounter what is perfect, the imperfect will pass away. And then I realized, if something is true about this whole situation is that I wasn't the one attached after all, you were. I cannot hate you because you couldn't love me, but I am suffering in the wondering of why you left. Meanwhile, you are probably living your life normally. I am staying up at night questioning if loving too much is a bad thing. Your selfishness and hypocrisy showed me who really you are. You became someone I had to beg for, and I don't think you understand how humiliating it is to sit there and try to understand you while explaining why you deserve basic respect, like if I'm asking too much. Knowing that a mature talk would have solved it, you decided to run away and ignore me. But I forgive you, because to forgive is to love, just as God forgives my sins every day. So yeah, love is an action, a decision, not a feeling. Caring about someone beyond all rationality and wanting them to have everything they want, no matter how much it destroys you. It seems that if we love, we grieve. Grief and love are forever intertwined. Being grieved, then express love I never get to tell you. I love you. I love you now, and I love you then. I don't know you now, but I knew you then. But this love is not mine. God gave me the gift of having a heart that forgives and a mind that forgets. And as a last act of love, I will disappear from your life because that's what makes you happy. And I will pray for God to bless you and your family, and for Him to give you a man that loves you more than I could have ever done, because I love you. With love, Hesed.